Earlier this morning, the Commission approved the expansion to 17 teams in the NRL Telstra Premiership and the addition of the Dolphins as the 17th club in the NRL franchises. We looked at 5 key criteria when determining which bid would be successful: the governance and risk, the approach to financial strength, the commercial strategy of the organisation, football competitiveness, and then very importantly, growth of the game, participation and pathways. And part of the conditions of awarding the licence to the Dolphins includes them spending and investing $2 million a year into participation and pathways, both in terms of the men's and the women's game, Indigenous pathways, and making sure that we continue to grow the game in the important Northern Corridor. Redcliffe is no longer the name. The name is the Dolphins. I mean, they are quite deliberately calling themselves the Dolphins. This is about owning not just Brisbane and having a second Brisbane team, but owning the North as well. It was important for any club to bring new sponsors into the game, not cannibalise existing sponsors. And with the Dolphins, we've seen the ability of a club to bring in and already have contracted a naming rights partner and several significant sponsors that aren't currently invested in the game. And then, very importantly, we want a team that can be successful on the field very quickly. And what we saw in the proposal were personnel and structures around a team that we believe can perform very quickly at the highest level. They were the best, certainly the bid assessment committee were unanimous in declaring them the overall winner. Our own research tells us we've got a number of fans in Queensland that don't support an NRL team but are interested or casual fans of the game. This is a great opportunity for us to take advantage of that. So from that perspective, we're very excited about what a 17th team in Brisbane, the greater Brisbane area, and of course Queensland can bring for us growth-wise. We needed to make sure that the coaching staff, the football structures, the recruitment strategy, the depth of players and the depth of professional staff, both on and off the field, were sufficient for us to pull this off, and to pull this off from 2023, hit the ground running. So this is a decision that's been made without significant additional financial assistance being required for that franchise, or the consideration of salary cap relief or any of those other matters, which is different to other sports. They'll play regional games, they'll play potentially games, potentially on the Sunshine Coast and potentially at Redcliffe as well. But most of their games will be based out of Suncorp Stadium. No, they haven't put a team in front of us. I mean, they can't do that because they're obviously not able to contract players. No, what they've done is demonstrate to us how they would go about building a team, who they would contract first up from a non-playing perspective to help them then go about contracting. We have 12 additional matches, so we go from 192 regular season matches to 204 matches. With those 12 matches, we still maintain 8 games around. It'll be a 26 round competition. Each club will play 12 home and away games. And through a 26 round competition, each team will get 2 byes. This gives us more options to reduce 5-day turnarounds, to improve player welfare, and also to get a bit more balance in the draw, because it does free up some constraints. It's still a very complex exercise, but gives us a little bit more flexibility. I just want to acknowledge our fans. This is an exciting time for us. We're coming out of a pandemic. We finished the 2020 season. We finished the 2021 season. We did that with tremendous amount of teamwork by all the stakeholders, but our fans have stuck by us. And ultimately, this is a decision that is going to help grow the excitement around the game as we head into 2023, and also create new opportunities for new fans to be brought into the game. We pride ourselves on being an inclusive game, and this is just another step. So stabilise, renovate and grow. This is an exciting day for us because it is part of the growth phase.